Well, firstly, I think there's a broader point in that we need to shift the emphasis away from and the reliance on military responses to violent conflict towards long-term peace-building prevention efforts. But we need to understand whether the public support this approach and what it entails. Peacebuilding tends to be an invisible subsector of development, international development, but if we have a better understanding of what people know and think about peacebuilding, it can help us work together to build public support for peacebuilding initiatives and policies. You can't make peace without talking to those doing the fighting, be they governments or non-state armed groups. It's a necessary part of understanding conflict and building peace. Engaging armed groups is an area of peacebuilding that is complex, it's also risky and often highly political. And political appetite is in part determined by public opinion. So finding out what people actually think about this kind of work is really useful and important. Governments and political actors are understandably nervous of public reaction to dialogue and contacts with groups which have perpetrated violence. But getting a sense of the level of public support for this work and of who people feel should be engaging with armed groups and why is crucial for understanding the room for manoeuvre for this essential component of peacebuilding. We are sharing and discussing these findings with policymakers, but we think they are useful in three main ways. Firstly, we think that data can help to design strategies and communication strategies which promote peace efforts. Peacebuilding can come out of the shadows, as it were, and be promoted with greater confidence alongside development and other responses. More public information about peacebuilding is needed. Secondly, we should be considering the engagement of armed groups through a conflict prevention lens. What can we do now to help others address the grievances which give rise to these groups? And we should consider how to engage with these groups and who is best placed to do so they are exposed to different ideas and non-violent options. So we think these findings can give governments greater confidence to prioritise this work and encourage investment in it. Thirdly, we think there should be consideration of the policies, laws and regulations which are in place that can limit constructive engagement with armed groups by third parties. Given the stakes, that is the proliferation of armed groups around the world, we need much more creative thinking in this area. This survey suggests that many people would support that.